everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. If this is your first time ever watching one of our videos, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. In today's video, it is a rainy day in the garden, and I just wanted to bring you guys along with me while I collected some rainwater and give you guys a tour and an update so you can see where we are at in the garden. So I hope you enjoy. If you do enjoy today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. That helps us out so much on here. You probably need about 4 or 5 more 5-gallon buckets to fill this one. This is filling up again. I just put a 5-gallon bucket on one of the other gutters. Let's go get some more. This one doesn't have much coming out of it. Let's go try another gutter. That tells me that we might have to go clean that up there. Might be some leaves stuck somewhere up there, so let's go check another gutter. This would have been the other gutter that I would have collected from. But our bushes are in the way. And Hector and I actually talked about that. We may downsize this bush right here. But the thing is, I have all of our Christmas lights here for Christmas, and Christmas is more important than anything, so I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I can shape these up to where I can still put the net lights, but maybe I can carve out something, this little area right here, so I can just slide a bucket through, catch some water, and go. This one's closer to our rain barrel anyway, so it's a little more convenient because there's our rain barrel. So that'd be a short walk, whereas the other gutters I have to walk all the way around the house and around the corner and down the block. I'm just kidding. But I do have to walk all the way around the house to get to the rain barrel from the other gutters. So the other gutters. I haven't had all my coffee yet, but anyway. So yeah, we'll see. This one's doing a pretty good job at collecting right now, and I've got that other 5-gallon bucket set up, so we should be good. I should be able to fill the rest of this up. So yeah. So this is our onion bed. Dun, dun, dun. Y'all are gonna get tired of me, but anyway. So yeah, this is our onion bed, and it looks like it's in shambles because last year this was our greens and brassicas bed. As you can see, we've got some Swiss chard there, some lettuce that unfortunately ended up going to seed for the most part, and so did, hi Ace, what's up homie? This is Ace, this is our neighbor's kitty. He's always visiting us. He's a sweetheart. I'm sure you're working hard keeping pests out of here, aren't you? Just don't eat our stuff, that's it. Anyway, this was our greens and brassicas bed last year, and a lot of it, well not a lot of it, but a good portion of it went to seed last year, and it spread throughout the whole bed. So even though we tried to clean up the bed and whatnot, till some of it up, we still had an infiltration of lettuce, black seed lettuce, and Swiss chard that ended up coming through the onions. So we're kind of concerned, but I have faith that these will bounce back. I think they were just initially shocked when Hector cleaned the bed out of all the lettuce and the Swiss chard and stuff, because it was beginning to take over the onions. So I think the onions just got a little shocked. We still have plenty of time in this season to have them bounce back. I have faith, because this is a big staple for us, especially with our salsa. Right, Ace? Yeah. So our tomatoes are coming in, and I'm so excited. Right, Ace? Aren't you excited? I know, I am too. You better not take any of them. You better not take any of them. Ooh, my doggy's gonna be mad at me that I'm petting you. But yeah, our tomatoes are looking awesome. We're gonna have to come in here in the next day or two and thin some of this out probably, just so that way we make sure it's getting the right amount of sun. Last year we had a massive yield of tomatoes, and this whole area right here blew up. It exploded with tomatoes, and it got overcrowded, and some of them unfortunately we lost because they didn't get the proper amount of sun that they needed to ripen. So we're being very diligent this year. We're going to make sure we come in here and thin some of this out to make sure we can get all of our production as best as we can. So in the next day or two we got to get all this grass out of here, all that grass. Some of this has gone to seed. We kind of wanted that, but we need to make sure we get in here and get the rest of it before it goes to seed. We'll probably take it to the farmer's market, or probably just, I don't know, be very creative with some dishes so we can utilize most of this. But yeah, so this is looking great. Peppers are looking awesome. Unfortunately, we have 2 casualties right there, but that's all right. We've got plenty of peppers. Another staple for us with our salsa. Beautiful. We're gonna have to take those out so we don't take any energy from the neighboring peppers. So we've got that pepper bed there. Hector and Zeke planted that one, and then here's the one that I did. I'll put a video up for this too. I ended up planting these in the middle of the night, kind of. I started in the evening, and then I went all the way until like 9 o'clock at night. So you won't get the night footage because I don't have night vision cameras, but anyway, these peppers here were downstairs along with a lot of the other stuff that Hector started downstairs in our basement, in our grow center. And he was about ready to give up on these. We had gone on vacation, and between vacation and work, we kind of let these slip downstairs in the grow center, and he was very disappointed. He was about to just compost them, and I said, nope, I will save the day. Anyway, so I was determined to keep them. I told him that we could definitely salvage them. We had to have a little bit of faith and at least try before we composted them. Worst case scenario is that we tried and it didn't do anything, then we can uproot it and compost it. And these things took off. They took off. Let me see, can you see some of them? Let's see. Oh yeah, there they come. See if I can get it to focus. There we go. These are the Santo Domingo Serrano peppers. And they're looking awesome. These are the hot cherry peppers. There we go. So yeah, these things bounced back. That's why I have faith that our onion bed will do the same. So stay tuned. You can see what happens with this here. These Mad Hatters here, where are they at? Are they over here? Yeah, right here. These Mad Hatter peppers, I am so intrigued. I cannot wait to see what they taste like. Mad Hatters. I saw a couple coming in. There we go. There's one. We'll see. Right? Oh, goodness. Our zucchinis. Yes! I absolutely love zucchini. And they do so well for us. Thank God. So those are coming in really well. Really, really well. Hector did some chop and drop, as you can see. Some of the cilantro that self-seeded exploded all over the walkway. Our strawberries. These birds have, well, it's our fault. We didn't cover them. We know better. We should have covered them, and we didn't. These birds have picked every single strawberry as soon as it comes in. They haven't even been waiting for it to ripen. So unfortunately, we did not get a yield so far of strawberries. I think next year. If not in the next like week or two, in the next for the next season, we are going to put them over there in our second birdie's raised bed. This birdie's raised bed, you guys saw me put the honeyberry bushes in there. We also put some borage, some carrots, some basil. We kind of sprinkled a little bit of everything in there. But we have another birdie's bed right over there that we filled. It's prepped, it's ready to go. So we're thinking about uprooting the strawberries and putting them there. That way we can keep a better eye on them. We'll have an easier way to cover them. And maybe the birds won't get them. So we'll see. Our garlic, our music garlic, is about to be singing. Oh man, we're getting ready to harvest this. I cannot wait. I absolutely cannot wait to harvest this. This is our first time growing garlic. I can literally smell it. Like, I can smell it as I'm standing here. But yes, I am so excited. This is our first year growing it. Ace, get out of there. Hey, get out of the garlic. I told you, don't be eating my stuff. Anyway, yes, that's our first year growing garlic, and it is extremely necessary. That will literally make everything in our salsa completely from the garden, because the garlic was really the only thing missing out of our ingredients that 100% came from the garden. Here's our hollyhocks. I love these things, and to think that they're a weed is absolutely insane. They're so beautiful, but yeah, I want these to drop seed all over. I want my whole, the whole back wall of our house to be hollyhocks, and I want them in the front too. So I've sprinkled some seed over there. Hopefully it takes off. But that's our other compost bin. So usually from the kitchen, it comes from the kitchen to here, then from here to our big compost pile that's behind our shed. So yeah, these are our gooseberries, and I believe our elderberries. Hector's gonna correct me if I'm wrong. I'm 100% sure that he'll correct me if I'm wrong. And here I am, corrected. Those are currants, not elderberries. Here's the raspberries. They have completely taken over the south end of our garage. This is a problem. This has become a problem. But they're productive. It's a productive problem. So some of our pollinators. They're so beautiful. Our Egyptian walking onions. We haven't really done anything with those. We kind of just want to keep those, letting them walk around and seed. That's why they're called walking onions, because they literally flower, drop, grow, flower, drop, grow, flower, drop, grow. So they literally like walk around your yard. So we're seeing how far we can get with those. We got those all around the house, all around the yard, all around the garden, everywhere. Here we've got our rosehip bush. It's done flowering. This smells so beautiful when it's flowering and you have the roses up. Oh my word, it smells absolutely beautiful. But it's done flowering. And we got some cranberries here. They're doing awesome. We got cranberries here, and then we've got some cranberries over there. I'll have to double check with Hector. I don't know if this is also cranberries or what. It looks like it. So this one was actually Nanking cherries, not cranberries. I'm corrected again. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's quick little garden update. It is a rainy day in the garden. I absolutely love quiet rainy days. So yeah, we'll see you in our next video.